Alright, and welcome back to another Kuma Style review. I'm your host, TJ Duckett, and what we're reviewing today is Bandai Tamashii, their SH Figuarts line. They released a perfect sale, as you can see here on the box. For this first section, we're just taking a look at the box. All around here, as you can see on the front, it has some art over here of Cell, an opening in the middle to show him, and writing on the side that shows who he is. Okay, on the top here, perfect Cell. It does have some kanji writing. I don't read kanji, but yeah. In the background, Kamehameha. The art for Cell continues over to the side. And on the back we have a bio for Cell. Just a couple of pictures of him in different poses and things like that. A front and a back shot, as well as him, and I'm sure whatever warning labels and things like that they have. Also in kanji. And very simplistic design on the side here. Just perfect Cell, SH Figuarts, and a picture of Cell at the bottom. I actually like this side the best of all. Sometimes less is definitely more. So, okay, let's go ahead and start looking over the figure itself. Alright, so taking a quick look at the figure itself, I'll go ahead and zoom in so that you can see at least his initial face sculpt with the smirk there. Tilt the camera over some. Actually, I can just move the figure over some. Derp. Alright, so you can see it's very accurate. And one thing that I do like about this figure is the sculpting of the, I don't know what to necessarily call it, but it's like his bug-like armor. So I'm sure somebody will comment with the exact term for it, but off the top of my head, I don't know. But the indentations and stuff like that, it's just very, very good sculpting and detailing. It's extremely well done. Not gonna lie, head to toe, between the sculpting itself, the little things like the wash on the feet and whatnot, it's just good. It looks very, very well. Okay, and one thing I love about this figure is the posability, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. His head is on a ball joint here. His neck has rotation, both at the chin with the ball joint there, and as well as towards the chest. So a lot of movement in that neck area. Now, his chest does have articulation. That's on a ball joint of his own, as well as the waist itself. So he's got plenty of movement in the torso, which is just awesome. Shoulders are, of course, on ball joints. And the ball joints are ball joints themselves. So not only can his shoulder move around, but the whole shoulder socket even has some movement in there too. Now there is rotation at the bicep, which is great to see after having to review the D-Arts Terry Bogard from Bandai Tamashii as well, which didn't. Full articulation in the elbow there, and the wrist, as Figuarts standard, are of course on ball joints. So this is impressive with the 2 points of articulation here and here. Okay, now getting to the legs, of course, thighs on ball joints, swivel at the thigh as well. Yep, just making sure there. Yes, we do. Okay. And full bend at the knee. Actually, 2 hinges. One right here, one right here. Okay. And the feet, back and forth movement, as well as some rocking there. So overall, yeah, this is a good and posable figure. I didn't, so let you check out the back too. Note that the wings also have some up and down movement to them as well. And they're sturdy. So yeah, just get him into a pose. And this one's one of those ones that is nice because he's so stable that you just pose him and you have confidence posing him. So let's go ahead and go right here like, what, you thought I wasn't going to be posable? That's what he's saying. But anyway, yeah, this is an awesome looking and awesomely articulated figure. So let's take a look at the accessories. Alright, and taking a look at some of the accessories while I move the camera over, because I know my logo is probably about right there or something like that. But anyways, looking at the accessories, the first big one is going to be his beam there. Make your jokes as to what it looks like. I'm not going to say I'm here on camera, but what's cool about this is actually like a 5-part piece. It comes with the ground, the swoosh things that hook into a piece of the ground, as well as a stand for it. And this is removable, but it's nice because it's posable, you know, both frontwards, backwards, things like that. So it's really neat, not going to lie. Okay, now as for the rest of the accessories, as per usual, it comes with a variety of hands. These are just different variations of open-handedness. He doesn't come with any weapons or anything like that to hold any melees. But I do like that for his blast poses and things like that, he comes with the open hands. Alright, like Piccolo, who was also reviewed here, he does have the crossed arms and 2 additional faces. So let's take a look at those. Zooming in. Alright. We'll see over here, he does have the more menacing yelling face and the stoic face as well. So, taking a look at these accessories, let's make something happen with them. Why not? Okay, actually not going to get a Tamashii stand for this one. Pretty confident posing them. But let's take the 2 open hands and put those on. So we do that by, of course, just taking those off of the ball joint there. Putting this one on. Okay, there's that one. And see just how stable he is? I mean, this is one that you can just kind of goof around with, and you just don't have to worry about him. It's so nice. It's refreshing. Okay, now, fun part, removing the head is just crazy easy as well. It just unpegs. And there are 2 pegs on top. There are female ends up here. So let's go ahead and put the more grimacing face on. There we go. And there we go. Okay. So now he's like he's losing his ever-loving mind. So let's make this face have a purpose. Okay. So go ahead and tilt that hand up. This hand down. Okay. And sorry in advance. A lot of the time when I do these poses, this is the first time I've really even thought about them. I normally do my photo shoots after the reviews, but you know, kind of gives me ideas here. Alright, and to really give some effect to it, we'll even put his wings up. Like he's hyped. Alright, so there's that. And look how poseable he is. I mean, you guys have seen my reviews. Like, no knockdowns, nothing on this one. He's just awesome. Okay? And boom, there we go. How cool is that pose? Like, seriously? Man, oh man. Put the lights a little bit more behind him. Take these off. But yeah, see what I'm saying? This thing is just incredible. Like, I'm actually impressed just sitting here looking at it. Okay, and now we'll get into my final thoughts. Now, final thoughts on this guy. If you couldn't tell during the review, I'm very excited, and I actually got more excited owning him and getting the opportunity to play around with him because I really haven't had a chance to since I've gotten the figure. It was a busy weekend, and I got him on Saturday right before we went out of town. Now, it's posable. The aesthetic is great. The detailing on him is just A+. Out of the Figuarts line, this one is definitely tops, by all means. And before I get done with this review, I do want to take a quick measurement here, because I normally do that. To the top of his helmet, it's about 6.5 inches. So standing him straight up is going to put him at about 6 3/4. So there you go for height. But yeah, just overall, aesthetically great. Posability is great. The small details and things like that are top notch. This is one of those figures that's just, you buy it now in case this is just not available for purchase. I would recommend this one to even people who aren't fans of Dragon Ball Z at all. This figure is just damn cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's crazy that I'm so excited for a figure, but I know this is one of my fastest reviews ever probably. But everything about him is simple but awesome. He doesn't come with unnecessary accessories. He's just on hit with everything. There's not anything to really talk about and diverge because I don't have any big problems with him. In fact, I don't have any problems with him at all. This figure is the kind that's about as perfect as it gets. But anyway, this has been another Kuma Style review. I'm TJ Ducky, your host, and yeah, see you guys next time.